Okay, so welcome to the welcome to the Friday edition of Performance Seminar. Today we have two performers who will be performing their pieces, and the first performer is going to be LeAnn, who's going to announce her piece and all that. Go ahead.
Hi, my name's LeAnn, and I'm going to be playing Howls Moving Castle.
So that was LeAnn performing Howls Moving Castle. So I am going to start the poll now. So if you want to start filling that out, and then if you have any verbal feedback, you can just raise your hand and I will call on you. Yeah, Laura, if you want to go ahead.
I think you could add some more movement because the title is a moving castle, and I actually didn't see that much. I mean, it was okay, but you could add more.
Okay. Yeah, Matt, go ahead.
I thought you had good dynamics and articulation. I thought you could add more body movement and get it memorized.
Right? Yeah, definitely. Jaden?
I thought that your movement could use some work, like everyone else said. I thought that your dynamics were pretty good, and I also like your phrasing where your pulse for the triplets and the, I think it was dotted quarter note. And I also think that your decrescendos and crescendos could use some work.
Yeah, to figure out those points. That's really, really helpful. All right, so now they have the poll filled out. Let me wrap that up and show the results. So in terms of the poll, in terms of your dynamics, you got 5 votes for 4 and 2 votes for 5. And overall, your dynamics were pretty good, especially like in the beginning, how you started off very softly, and then when it built to like those fortissimo sections, that you really expressed those really, really nicely. So I think overall the dynamics were pretty good. Articulation, yeah, especially with the huge contrast in articulation where there's that second section where it begins legato and it ends legato, but there's that second section with the staccato. You got 1 vote for 3, 5 votes for 4, and 1 vote for 5. I think definitely in the staccato, I think there were some sections where it could definitely be like a lot like jumpier in terms of like the character, but overall it was very clear that you were changing your articulation, so that was pretty good overall. Balance, you got a score of 4 votes for 4 and 3 votes for 3. And overall, I thought the balance was pretty good. Although there were maybe some sections like when it got like super, super low, or the fortissimo one, the left hand felt a little bit heavy, but overall, especially like in the concerted sections, so like where the right and left hand were the same, it sounded like it was pretty overall well balanced. Phrasing, as Jada mentioned, the phrasing was pretty good. You got 2 votes for 3 and 5 votes for 4. In terms of the phrasing, yeah, I mean, besides needing to memorize it, it was actually pretty clean, and like a lot of the rhythms, like especially the triplets and the syncopated rhythms, were really, really clean and nicely articulated. Movement was the lowest score with 4 votes for 2, 3 votes, 1 vote for 3, and 2 votes for 4. And as Laura mentioned, it's called Howls Moving Castle. So maybe adding some movement into that as well, especially since it's a really, really expressive piece as you go through it. So I'm just incorporating that.